Hello Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and welcome to your reading space. Hope you're doing well and in high spirits. Thank you so much for being here. You guys, we're going to go ahead and look into who or what you are currently dealing with, okay? Please remember, if something is negative or confusing, you always have the power to cancel, clear, reject, or not take it on, okay? We're so crooked right now. Look at this. This is timeless also, so anytime you come across it and it resonates, it's for you, okay? There's no time on this. All right, so currently you could be dealing with an in-between energy. In-between energies can be challenging, okay? This is where it's like, are things going to move forward? Are they going to stay stuck? Is their money going to come through? Or is something going to come through? Or is it just going to remain in this hold period where I feel like it's almost there, but it's never really there? Like, is this cycle going to just, end, move? Like, what's going on, okay? So right now I feel like you're dealing with a lot of ifs, all right? There could be an if even in the recent past around a trip, okay? Or some kind of a new beginning, a passionate endeavor here with the Page of Wands on its side. This could also be just you. This could be some kind of a move even that you wanted to make. There could be some kind of like a delay or just like this if question energy, very in between, all right? What or who else is Leo dealing with? Leo watching this, please and thank you. I feel like this is about tying up loose ends, dealing with those little messy like tidbits or pieces or leftovers, basically, especially connected into the past. Little hint of love there in the deck. Who or what is Leo currently dealing with? Could be a messy energy here, another fire sign even. That's quite possible, like trying to fix something or to pick up. There's just like a haphazard energy sometimes to the Knight of Wands. Kind of rushes in on his whims, on his feelings, but there can be a benevolence as well. He can mean well here, so there could be like a well-meaning thing. It's just like we have to do it, and it's hard, so we're a little bit guarded because it is kind of messy or it's not perfected, but we're doing it anyways, and we're offering what we can here. Some of you could have water placements as well here, or dealing with water energy. It's possible. I feel like this is some kind of an offer, or even like a little miracle coming in. Anything else here that you're dealing with, anyone or anything. I also feel like a false ending has been here, or again, like you had to go back over something to make sure that it's actually finished or completed, or that it's actually standing where it needs to be. It might not even be about finishing or completing it. Yeah, you could also be dealing with like holding on. Somebody or something, we're holding on to it. We're not ready to move on from it, okay? And that's with good reason. I don't feel like that's negative or bad, but it could be a bit challenging. Who or what else is Leo dealing with? The Leo watching this. Anything else, please and thank you. Yep, there it is, waiting. And it's divine timing. It's not just divine timing, it's also things are being made. They're being transmuted. I hear that word laden. That's so interesting. I heard this word last night too. Things are just, they're being transmuted. The energy is being changed and shifted on the divine spot, on the divine timing. So a lot of this is on its train track, okay? Let's get an angel message here for you guys, especially those of you who are dealing with another person. For Leo, please and thank you. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Exactly. And just in your life in general. When we see this is like general, okay? Whatever you're dealing with. So, nice confirmation there. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your current challenge. I feel like that is your current obstacle or challenge. Just the navigation, the waiting, What is Leo's current obstacle or challenge? Please and thank you. Yeah, like things not moving at all. It's not even slow, but it's not moving at all. This could also have to do with offers, stability. Is an offer stable? Can I make a stable offer? Can is this offer even on the table anymore? Is it even moving anymore? Or is it just stuck? Right now it looks a bit stuck. Anything else here in your current challenge or obstacle? You could not trust some of the guidance that comes through as well. There could be a mistrust in that, whether it's coming directly from you or around you. But I feel like it's who can I trust? What can I trust? How can I be trustworthy? How can I judge characters correctly? How can I be true of character? you know, there's something about like selfless, I hear selfless acts of service, that could be something, but a selfless energy coming through, it's like you're trying to tap into somehow or tune into. It could be a bit angelically guided as well, okay? Or the energy of those beings that really assist us and help us. Yeah, that feels nice to say that way. Anything else about your current challenge or obstacles? Could also be getting rid of or getting free of energies like this in your world that are in a manipulative, lying, deceptive, painful, fear-based mindset place where they'll screw you over or betray you or hurt you, okay? Like trying to move out of those kind of energies. To stop even giving to those energies. Stop blaming yourself as well for like what they're doing in a sense, like to kind of move on from that. Anything else about your current challenge or obstacle, Leo? Please and thank you. Yeah, this can be healing. This can be integrating those parts that are so painful as well with your own being. It could be healing with somebody here. It could be that person that we've already seen. It could also just be with the self, though. You're very good at this. A lot of angel energy around you guys, or a lot of beings that are helpers around you that we might depict or perceive with wings. Yeah. Anything else? Current challenge or obstacle for Leo? Yeah, the healing and coming together, coming back together with somebody or something can definitely be a challenge, and integrating those parts of yourself that are so hurtful outside of ourselves, yet a part of us ultimately is always hard. So any advice for Leo to move through these challenges, to navigate? Angel Spirit guides, please and thank you. First of all, this is like saying, you know, don't go for sex, okay, only. Or just for what feels like this passionate thing that will make everything better. Like, I actually feel like this is calling for you to kind of work on something here, to either not let something totally end out before you deal with it, or to revive something, all right? Rather than going for a new passion or a new lust, because this could be a distraction in some ways, okay? I feel like there's something already present, already here that wants to be taken care of, and that's the whole reading so far. That's the whole energy. Anything else for advice for Leo, please and thank you. Yeah, in the past here, you had the lovers, you had new love. I'm seeing a lot of fire energy in this, okay? Which is interesting because Sagittarius also had a lot of fire in their reading. But this already came in, already happened, okay? And there's something here about that. Yeah, there's something about having to deal with this and not run. It won't be for everyone, though. I do feel like that's for select Leos here. But having to deal with something and not running in general is important. This really mirrors Sagittarius' reading in some ways. Any other advice for Leo watching? Please and thank you. I feel like this is saying the time will come in the future to consider more options here, but you already have options. You already have the right things and people that you need to deal with now here, okay? The situation's now. It's not about looking forwards right at this moment, okay? In the near past as well, there was a big focus on balance and some kind of movement with balance. That's still part of this. It's like keep going with this focus, keep going with this theme, okay? Because you're getting somewhere with it, basically. Any other advice for Leo? Please and thank you. I feel like saying understand that you're not like becoming complacent or surrendering to something permanently by dealing with it right now. You're not giving up on creating more options or new passionate beginnings for yourself in the future by focusing on something that's already here now and dealing with it. If anything, again, it's just tying up the loose ends. It's finishing something off or through so that the stuff that you begin in the future here is fresh. It's really got a fresh energy, a new strong energy to it, and that the scales have really been balanced here. Some of this is really hard for you guys, for Leo, like what you're dealing with, triggers and just old thoughts that are painful, you know, even just towards the self, right? But that were given to you, perhaps. Could be anything like body image or self-worth, you know, all different things here. Okay? Any other messages for Leo? Actually, before we open up into any other messages, I would like to look at what's coming in for you guys in the near future here. Maybe the next few months. What's coming in for you guys? What can you expect? Nice. You can expect release and relief from anxieties, nightmares, overthinking, even drama. That's really nice for Leo, because I feel like Leo's been in a long cycle where they've been battling. You've been battling like warriors. Anything else coming in the next few months for our Leo watching? More independence. Very nice. Could also be a fellow fire energy here. But like a lot more independence, okay? This might take you by surprise because it was turned up in the deck and didn't fully fall out. But I feel like you might hold on or hang on to something here emotionally, all right? Something that you were really convinced that you were going to walk away from. With the Queen of Wands here, especially coming in the next few months, if it's not a person, fire energy perhaps, it's definitely a lot more independence and stability. It could be entrepreneur work, okay? Could be starting your own business here. Could be dealing with another Leo or another fire sign again. Moving towards your own happiness. A lot of healing here. A lot of stability. A lot of presence, okay? So you can expect in the next few months to kind of feel yourself turn away from all the past focus to being very present in the now and looking towards the future, okay? With your winnings in hand as well, with all the reward in hand of all your journey and your tough fights here. Anything else in the next few months for you? Could be seeing a relief or release from some kind of a rigid air energy here, King of Swords, or just somebody who's very scheduled, very logical, very rigid. I don't think they have a bad energy, but I think that with the Five of Wands accompanying this in reverse, it says that you're going to have a release from conflict or restricted action, and that's partly because of them either exiting or you getting out from under that, you know, vibe and into your own vibe here. This could also be just you releasing yourself from being in the King of Swords energy. All right, anything else for Leo, please and thank you? Clarify. What is this message? Clarify, please. I think a partnership's going to help you out, Leo. It can be a contract, a work thing, okay? It can be something like a lease, living, but it can also be in partnership, a marriage, an engagement, something like that. But it's going to help you out a lot, especially if you felt really stuck, okay? If you felt really like you're holding on to something. Like you can't get out of this, like you've been restricted with your money or your resources somehow. I feel like a partnership will help you, maybe help free you of that, okay? You could also find out that somebody like this in your life has moved on or has their own joy or relief or release from this energy. I feel here as well that you could be seeing just more hope coming in general around the area of lack or scarcity or fear or, you know, clinging to comforts and being afraid to take a chance because life is just, you know, hurt so much. And I think, so, again, somebody or some kind of a union and a really strong connection or contract here is going to assist you. That is our card of marriage there. But also just, yeah, paperwork and different things. So you've got some help coming in, Leo, and you've got some breakthroughs coming through, maybe just not right at this moment, but definitely within the next few months of this reading. I feel a lot is shifting in a really positive way for you, and that's going to be a huge relief. And I know that there's a lot of promises out there like this is shifting, so it could be nice in a way to also reflect on the last couple of years and see where you have shifted, where you have succeeded, where you have grown. It might not be in the areas you expected or that you really wanted it to be or in the way that you wanted it to be, but if you really look, I get that song, if you find sometimes you don't always get what you want, but you get what you need, that old rock song. You can't always get what you want. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, I feel like you've gotten a lot of what you needed over the last couple of years here. If you really were to reflect and see how much you've grown. And if you don't have that, that self-worth or that ability to introspect on your own, you know, growth, ask people that you trust around you, you know, ask them for a little support or a little pep talk, you know, maybe they could see something in you that you don't. okay? Maybe some kind of really amazing progress that you don't recognize yourself for making. We deserve to, you know, to appreciate ourselves and to recognize when we're making progress and to give ourselves a little pat on the back for that. And it will only create more of the same. So, Leo, that's what we have for you. Please remember, again, you can always email us, frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries. All of our information is below. Take care.